The gold at Mud Mountain's definitely looking better, but we already blown the budget out the window. So we'll see. Hopefully the gold continues.
With just 4 weeks left of the season, 27-year-old Parker Schnabel has finally found the gold at Mud Mountain. Now, his team is running all out to cash in.
Trying to get this stuff ready. As we've been working our way through Mud Mountain, the gold's been getting better. And looks like this downstream end of it, just as the last piece that we stripped, seems to have the best gold.
Well, you probably should know better than trying to rest most of your season on one cut, but who knows? Maybe it's there, maybe it's not.
The other linchpin of Parker's season rests in the hands of plant boss Tyson Lee, who's running promised land ground 4 miles away.
This time of year, we're making a huge push to grab every ounce of gold that we can. Down at Ken Stewart's, Tyson's still plugging away. It's going fast, you know, the bad cut.
I think Ken's a little off on the naming of his cuts. The good cut did not do so good. The bad cut doing better than the good cut. And the ugly cut, I don't know. You never know until it's in a jar. Lucifer's going to be done in the bad cut and looking to move to the ugly, and the ugly's far from ready. So there's a lot of work to do, a lot of dirt to move. You know, this year we've been stretched thinner than any other year. And that's because of Mud Mountain and it being 60 feet deep.
The ugly cut is nearly double the size of the bad cut. And with just 4 weeks left of the season, Tyson will have to double his production rate to mine it all. He has a radical new plan, if Parker will agree.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, thanks.
What's going on?
This next plant pad setup, I was thinking of setting Lucifer up so, you know how normally we have the wash plant pad height being the same height as the wash plant. Thinking of setting the wash plant up on a pedestal. Let's say this is our wash plant pad, right? And this is where the wash plant would normally sit. I want to kind of stick it out here so the fines can travel around.
The only comment I would have is if you were going to have undermining issues, but if you've got lots of nice big coarse bedrock, then I trust your judgment.
Right on.
And whatever you can do to stay as self-sufficient as possible is the best thing for us, because we're spread so thin, as you well know.
And I'm thinking if things work out the way I think it will, we should be able to get away with 3 guys on days and 2 on nights down there, and that'll free up another guy to be in a truck.
I'm not going to say you're on your own down there, but act like you are until you until you really need help.
Right on. Well, I'll go get to her. Thanks, man.
In a normal setup, tailings from the wash plant build up and the crew has to clear them. Tyson's plan? Use 40,000 tons of material to build a mega pad and allow the fine tailings to fall away from the plant, saving on time and crew.
So right now we're trying to build our wash plant pad. My main concern was getting this wash plant pad done in time before Lucifer's done the bad cut. It's gonna look like a different planet down here in a week.
Well, we're digging pay in what they call it the bad cut, but really it turns out to be a good cut. I figure tomorrow will be a very close parking lot over here.
Normally it takes us about a week to build the wash plant pad, and we started yesterday. Well, the pressure's on.
What's going on, Chris?
Hey, Mitch, how's it going, man?
Oh, not too bad.
Good to see you, buddy.
You too.
Hey, T-Bird, how you doing, man?
Not much, you?
Clean and gold.
Yeah?
Non-stop.
Time to find out if the last of the bad cut lived up to its name.
Take your guess, Parker.
What do you got?
1, 192, based on how he's holding it.
10, 20, 40, 60, 130, 160.
He's over.
200.
Ah,
220, 240, 250, 277.05.
that was way off.
Worth just under $500,000.
That's a good cleanup.
Yeah, no kidding. It's your last of the bad cut, so now we gotta see what the ugly cut's gonna do, right?
Yeah, hopefully not hold up to its name.
All right, just the first of Big Red.
Parker spent over $4 million getting down to pay in Mud Mountain, after drill results showed it was 4 times richer than any other Indian River ground.
I see you got 2 pans, doom it. So what are
Well-
you trying to tell me?
My scale goes up to 400 ounces. With the way Mud Mountain has been going, right here, you guys, is 400 ounces.
Well, that's a good way to start.
That's the first thermos.
400 on the dot.
This is plus the 400.
Let's see what we got on top of 400. 20, 40, 100, 130, 180, 196.6.
For a total of 596.6 ounces in
That's
1 week.
incredible.
Worth over $1 million.
We've been busy down here, let's put it that way.
I mean, just last week, Big Red had its best week
It
ever, and it just topped it.
This is the best week of Red's history from day one.
It's just wild how much effort and stripping went into it and how fast you're getting through it. Every hour of sluicing probably represents $1,000 worth of stripping or something, right? Or $2,000 worth of stripping.
For the week, you guys, believe it or not, it's 873.65 ounces. Jeez.
Worth over $1.5 million. Parker's biggest gold weigh of this season.
I never thought after last week we'd top what we just did, but it's a matter of if it'll hold out for long enough to make it worthwhile.
Let's do this again next week.
Yeah, let's do it again a few
And
more
again.
times.
A few more times, yep.
We'll try.
Yep.
Good job, guys. All 3 of you. Hell of a week.
Yeah.
So how many rounds of golf did you miss?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I didn't know I was gonna have to work every day.